What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great day. Folks, got another cool moon for you. Now, some people are going, moon? Why do you have that on Mars Anomalies and Beyond? Well, it is Mars Anomalies and Beyond, so I can pretty much put anything on it, right? I do it for two reasons. One, not too many people are on the Lunar Anomalies and Beyond page, so I'll put it on here, which gets more views. However, that's not the main reason. The main reason why I do it is to let people know we do have a channel that is specifically for moon videos. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. You can see it right here, Lunar Anomalies and Beyond, and you can see I put videos on it in the last 3 to 5 days. So if you'd like to check the channel out, go ahead and subscribe to it, and don't forget to hit the notification bell on the right-hand side, and when the notification drop-down box comes down, just hit all, and you'll be notified of any new videos. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into an Apollo 10 photo. This is interesting, folks. Let's check this out. Okay, here it is right here. You can see right here, you can expand it by doing this. Now, I've always said they love to fool the eyes. They like to take the depth out of a photo. They like to take all of the details out by taking out any dark shadows or most of the stuff that's black. Now you'll say, well, wait a minute. What right here in the middle all looks grayish. Well, it is. But this is mostly manipulated. I can tell you that right now, folks. These photos do not look this crappy. Look at any real LRO photo and just look at the ones that are really good quality. My God, the details are amazing. All right, let's just jump right into Photoshop and have a closer look at this. All right, here is the photo. I'll tell you what caught my eye right off the bat. When I looked in the background here, right here, this piece going like this. See the line going up there? You can see this right here, going like this, and then going like this, okay? Then look underneath it. That's right, folks. And there's other pieces. There's something weird that's in here. So again, I'm seeing what looks like sections of structures on top of other structures. What's that tell you? That means this thing is layered going like this. Like a huge cliffside as opposed to uneven area, right? Here's another thing that's pretty cool. You don't see it yet, but boy, you're going to see this thing when it pops out. This is cool as cool can get. Right here. I don't know what to make of this thing. I don't know if it's some kind of landing pad with a spaceship on it or the whole thing's a spacecraft. The whole thing is just absolutely neat. We've got something over here. Still not sure what to make of this. Notice how it's round right here, or pretty close to it, right here at the top here. It looks like it's doing this. White piece going like this. Looks like it's doing this on this side. But what's interesting is it looks like it kind of narrows down. All right, let's move over to this crater here. Notice these right here, these little craters. At least that's what they look like. But I believe this is actually deep in this crater, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. There's a lot of stuff in here as well. But what we're going to do is really enhance this, like I said. We're going to find out what's in here. Now, don't expect to see everything in here crystal clear. That's not the way this works. This wasn't meant to be seen to begin with. Because I get that every now and then. People are like, well, how come this is not crystal clear? Why would it be? Not if you're manipulating a photo and censoring it. It's not going to happen. Here's another couple things, and I'll just jump right into this fully enhanced for you. Up here. Again, it's all about lines. Check this out. Look very carefully. And I'm going to pull these lines off in a second so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. Again, I showed you this area here. Almost like something's doing this. You can see something right here. Doing the same. There's so many little things in between these objects. Now, keep your eye on any one of those. Like that arch type thing right here. As well as these other lines here. It's all about the lines. If you could find lines that you go, okay, clearly that doesn't look natural. It's one thing to find a straight line. That's no big deal. When you start seeing 90-degree corners, you got to question that. See that? They're there. You can see the shapes to them. Not very well. Why? Because this photo's been sanitized. All right, let's back up. I'm going to jump right into the full enhancement, and then we're going to dive right into this. Okay. Let's have a look now. Look at how these things look like they step down. Okay. We've got one that appears to connect with the other down here. Looks like it drops down. Another two little dots right there. I'm not sure what to make of that. But it looks like it goes down into this crater. Let me just move out a little bit. Right there. Now, a lot of this has been whitened up. You can see like the brightness of this so-called crater, but as you can see, it's got space underneath it. So is it really a crater? Not so sure that it is. Okay, let's back up and jump right into this. This is just absolutely neat, guys. Let's get into this first. This is the part I was telling you about right here. You can see the shape of it. Pay attention to the shape of that item. But it gets better. See that object right there? Let's go ahead and full enhance it. Yeah, this stuff is in the photo, folks. Check out this, what looks like a cube type thing right here on the so-called platform. See that right there? At least that's the way it looks from here. See that? On top of this really bright pad. Have a look at this other piece just below it. Looks to be square. And almost looks like it has something round on top of it. See that? We've got these two pieces here. Which looks like it's next to some dark hole or something like that going into the ground. And if you look carefully, I just noticed this now. Right here, I'll put an arrow on each side of these, what looks like these black lines going into what could be that hole there. Let me just zoom in a little bit. And right there's one. Then you don't see where it goes. Two. Or is it the design of that thing? I don't know. But check that out. Okay. Going up here. Let's zoom into this area here. Here. Coming off the edge of a cliff. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing so many of these little objects. Now let's scoot over to the right-hand side and check this stuff out, folks. Let's just back up just a little bit. Here's what I was telling you about. Of course, I went like this, completely straight across, but clearly there's more things than that. You can see something that's doing this. Right here. Notice the line goes like this and up. This goes across here. Goes like this. And then you can notice the little pieces all over the place. Here. All up in here. Not sure what to make of this thing. Looks like it's coming out of the ground. Not sure what to make of that. This in here. But you see these many little pieces in here. Again. Not sure what to make of those. Okay. Bump it over here. Check this stuff out here. You can see what looks like going like this. Looks to be like some round piece or a little dome. Not sure what to make of that. And we move down here. You can see clearly this is not very clear, but you can see what looks like little objects. Look like they're off the ground more than anything. And I think what they do is they want to take an object out. Again, just put like a bright, just a circle over it and just cover whatever the anomaly is. But you can see like shapes that should not be in here, right? Let me back out. And just an overall photo, folks. Again, look at this stuff. This is absolutely crazy. The things that are in this photo. When I saw this and I started getting into this more and more, I couldn't believe what I was seeing here. Looks like on this wall, inside this crater, because this is a whole crater, well, supposedly. Not sure that it is, to be honest with you. It looks like right up against the crater wall, it looks like this stuff is built into it. You can see what looks like, again, higher structures, lower right here, and of course the higher one. And you can see where these things look like they step down. Okay? And look at the stuff on the ledge here. Again, we can't see things very clear. Let me show you a photo I did a while back in a video of Manhattan Island. I purposely blurred this one up on the right-hand side, took the color out of it. Look at the detail on the left-hand side, then take a look at the one on the right-hand side. Now, clearly we can see there's a harbor here, and there's all kinds of, shipping dock areas and stuff like that. But if you were to look at just in the middle here, look at just the shapes. You go, oh, that doesn't even make sense. But you can see where I blurred it, did everything I had to do to it, and you could see the difference. Where is the quality of that on the right-hand side? Well, if I was to manipulate it and blur it so you can't see all of the smallest details, That's what that's going to look like. You're going to go, yeah, that doesn't look like Manhattan. If I showed you the right one first, you'd go, okay, it looks like some kind of blurry something or other, but I can't make it out. You'd go, wow, look at the difference on the one on the left compared to the one on the right. Exactly. Now, if I was to blur any kind of photo from Apollo missions, I could do that with these, and look at the difference. Look at the ones here on the left-hand side, right here. Notice the height of these objects. See them? Right here next to this docking area for these ships and everything else. Look how tall these buildings are right here next to this roadway. Now let's have a look on the other photo. Never in a million years would you see the height of those. Not going to happen. They just look like a bunch of shapes, and that's all you see. There you go, right? So we don't know what we're seeing until we bring all of the shadows that are supposed to be here, the lines that should be in these structures, whatever it may be, just bring the detail back out, and you can see this pretty well. Now, I can see other little pieces in here. Again, this one here I showed you in the beginning. All these little pieces, look, you can see things that look like they're sticking out. You got round pieces here. All these little pieces, check this out. Right here on the side, appears to have this shape here, and a bunch of little whatever they are inside there. Folks, I've been saying this for a while, because the more I look at these photos, I think whoever was on our moon utilized every crack and crevice, and they were just under the surface of the moon. And this shows you right here that it looks like they have done that. Now, what I get a kick out of is this right here. This is complete trash, because you know some of these structures are probably sticking up. You can almost guarantee it. Some are probably taller than the others. You guys can tell me what you think. Let's go ahead and hide this. Go from right to left. Come on a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty much the whole photo right there, folks. Have a look at it. Pause it right here. Look at it with your magnifiers and tell me what you see. Folks, tell me what you think. When I see this, I'm totally blown away. Again, it looks like they built structures into crevices deep inside the moon. And of course, we know they built structures into craters, all kinds of places. The more I see in these photos, the more I'm seeing that they look like they built into, like I said, hillsides, cliffs, things like that, like our Pueblo Indians have done, how many other ancient civilizations have done, built into sides of hills and mounds and so on and so forth. I'm seeing what looks like a full-fledged, full-blown city right there inside a crevice. As always, folks, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to share the video. It is appreciated. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so YouTube will share it. And if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell on the right-hand side. Once that drop-down box comes down, go ahead and hit all so you'll be notified of any new videos coming up. And like I said, folks, if you're not subscribed to the Lunar Anomalies and Beyond channel, go ahead and check it out. The link is below. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. It's always appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.